Moosen Spiel, we're back.
Yep.
John and JD playing The Last of Us. Hooray!
That's right.
Hurrah! Yippee!
Last of Us. Oh, what's this thing? I saw a triangle down there. Oh, that's what it is. It's the ladder that I'm supposed to use. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that Tomb Raider reboot, actually. I thought it's coming together pretty well.
They put so much money into it that it had to sell extraordinary well in order for them to actually make anything out of it.
Yep, and it did.
Oh god.
You asshole. Kick me in the face.
I liked your reaction, you dick.
Yeah. Who kicks a guy at the top of a ladder? What is this, like Middle Ages or something? Oh. Take a breath while you can, Joel.
That gun's not gonna work underwater, it's all wet.
I love how, like, all I'm contributing to this is hitting the square button over and over.
Oh!
I think that's Ellie.
Is it? Oh, you're right.
It's a very well-lit version of
Shut
Ellie.
the hell out of that guy, huh?
Yeah, you shut the hell out of him, yeah.
I feel sick.
You really did, Ellie.
And you just hang back like I told you to.
Shut the hell out of that guy. I love her face.
Looking for some positive confirmation and affirmation, and
Goddamn kid.
Joel's just being a
You know
dick.
what? No. How about, hey, Ellie, I know it wasn't easy.
Hey, how about,
for
hey,
me.
hey,
Thanks
hey,
for saving my
Joel,
ass.
you realize, I just
Can
saved your
be
life.
like that for you,
Hey,
Joel?
why can't you just be a nice guy? Why you gotta be a jerk? Why you gotta be that way?
I think your little
Busting my
Italian
ball.
thing going on. You're buzzing my balls here. Hey, I just saved your life. Hey, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Probably goes back to our gangster talk in the last episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just shut the hell out of that guy. You gonna thank me or what, you asshole?
Ellie, get here, I'm gonna hit you with this ladder. Yeah.
Where did she come from?
Well, when a man loves a woman very much.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing there.
That's where she came from. Yeah. I love my gangster movies. Goodfellas. Yeah, when I was in Korea for the summer, I was introducing them to all the gangster stuff.
Oh, they're just not used to it there?
Well, no, they got tons of gangster stuff in Korea, but
Yeah, but not like the American gangster stuff?
they hadn't seen any of the American gangster movies.
Oh.
So we'd watch like Pulp Fiction scene with Samuel L. Jackson. and
Yeah. Bruce Willis.
stuff from
Uma
Goodfellas.
Thurman.
Yeah. I mean, to me, Pulp Fiction is basically just that first. I mean, the whole
My
movie's
second
great,
favorite female
but,
actress, by the way.
Who's your favorite?
Can you guess?
Ellen Page.
No.
They're okay.
I'll give you 5 guess/hints.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Well, you can ask questions.
Ellen
Who it might be.
DeGeneres.
No.
Evangeline Lilly.
Who's that?
She's a girl from Lost.
Oh,
She's an Ant-Man.
oh, that chick? Okay.
She's an Ant-Man now. She complained about not being able to find work because she was too old, and then they put her in Ant-Man.
I didn't know that was why.
Well, that's not why, but...
All right. It's Nicole Kidman.
Oh, Nicole Kidman. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Okay, sure.
She's my favorite actress, but she's usually in pretty mediocre to shitty movies.
Well, especially now, right?
Yeah.
If she's in anything anymore.
It's a real shame.
The last thing I saw...
Like, she can be in the shittiest movie ever, and her role will be really good.
Well, what about Batman Forever? She wasn't very good in that, was she?
Yeah, she was.
Oh, okay. Sure.
No, that was Pfeiffer, wasn't it?
Batman Forever?
Wasn't that
You're
Pfeiffer?
thinking about Batman Returns.
Oh, okay.
Batman Forever, she was the love interest. Can I jump down there? Is that where I'm supposed to go?
Oh, you're right. No, well, that was a bit role.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what can you do in a bit
I
role?
don't think anybody played that movie well. Jim Carrey even was like...
I think he played a great Riddler.
I loved him, but at the same time, it was just not what that new movie needed.
I think if those new Batmans have the Riddler in it, it should be Jim Carrey again.
Yeah.
Because he's that kind of actor.
Yeah.
Just insane.
Well, I mean, I hope they're always looking forward rather than looking backwards, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, who else would play the Riddler?
Oh, there's a lot of people who do a great Riddler.
I don't know. Jim Carrey is I think he's he played it perfectly then.
Yep.
He can play it now.
Yeah, I thought it was quite good. Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Now the writing's a different story.
Yeah, the writing was a mess. Tommy Lee Jones just did not do Two-Face properly.
Yeah, that was kind of weird. He wasn't gangster enough.
Yeah, he was way too comic-y, because that's what they wanted. They wanted to make a comic-y Batman movie, right? Instead of like a dark Tim Burton one. And so
Yeah.
Michael Keaton, oh, look at that.
Well, the
Nice.
Riddler's supposed to be just insane. That's just his character.
Yeah, I mean, like, the very basic bare bones of the character. He's just a guy who just likes to play riddles on people. He's just the guy who just likes crossword puzzles and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can take that in a lot of directions from there.
Well, I often find that when you watch a movie, it's the lesser known actors, if you know them at all, that seem to do the best job.
Right.
I mean, you can take Chris Pratt for example.
Yep.
You know, before I guess it was his role in.
Do I just charge this? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Break all these down?
Don't you wish?
Yeah.
You could. What would you say his first real role was that changed it?
Parks and Recreation. He was one of the guys in it, right?
I would say, yeah, but I would say his turning point role was that Marvel movie with the raccoon,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
or Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, I think that's what set him apart.
Well, I think he was also filming Jurassic World at the same time, you know, so it wasn't like they decided to put him in Jurassic World after that. I think it was like he was destined to be a giant superhero at that point. So they just put him in a whole bunch of A movies.
Oh, I don't think I've mentioned this, but my bitterness over Jurassic World.
Why are you so bitter about Jurassic World?
So I really enjoyed it. It had a lot of fan service in it.
Okay.
That's what it felt like. It felt like a fan service movie. I was definitely entertained. I probably rate it number 3 overall of all the Jurassic Park movies.
Take a picture of me, Allie. Take a picture. Sorry.
I probably rate it number 3 over all the Jurassic Park movies. But number 2 in entertainment.
Okay. I don't think I would ever attempt to rate any of the Jurassic Park movies except for the first.
Well, the first one's above and beyond anything else.
Yeah.
But I feel like Jurassic World could have been up there with the first one if they would have done this one thing.
Not had garbage actors and a bad script? Sorry?
Well, the bad script part of it, which is where I was kind of going.
Where am I supposed to go now? Oh, jeez.
Left.
Left, right, left. Sorry,
Right.
talking about what are you going to change in Jurassic World?
Through that door.
Oh, really? These doors?
Yeah.
That's just the...
Or the other door. Or was that another bathroom?
Yeah, it's just another bathroom.
Alright, so go back to that main room.
Oh, I just feel
Or maybe
so claustrophobic.
hop up there.
Can I? It looks like it's intentionally
No,
blocked.
that way. Can you? No, you can't.
This is where I came down from, though.
Okay. Well then, yeah, just head straight. Think of a linear path.
Right.
Okay. So I was totally sold on the movie.
Yeah.
When the two kids were in the gyro ball
Yeah.
and the and the mutated T-Rex deal thing was attacking him in the ball.
Yeah, that's right.
I was like, this is great. This is fantastic. And then it cuts to him in the Jeep and they get away. Essentially.
Yeah.
Ellie,
Because
like,
who the
what?
hell cares about the story,
I
right?
was like, what?
It's just a series of set
The
pieces.
whole movie could have been Chris Pratt and the woman
There, how's that?
going through their shit, trying to get to the two kids going through their shit.
Yep.
That could have been the whole movie, and
Come on, girl, get up here. Can she get up on her own?
and then the park
Okay.
gets overrun by the dinosaurs. In whatever reason you can think of, the whole movie could have been just them escaping into the park grounds. You know, that sense of danger. That's what the first one had.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That constant sense that a character could get eaten at any moment.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I never had... The only part I had that in Jurassic World was when the two kids were in the ball.
Yeah, but even then, you know they're not gonna get eaten. There's no way they're gonna
No, I mean, that was the introduction to, shit, this is going down.
Yeah, but there's
And
no way
then
they're
nothing
gonna get
ever really
eaten.
happened after that. It was just, oh, the dinosaurs are getting closer. Oh, it's getting closer.
Yeah,
Oh, it's getting closer.
And you know when people
Chris Pratt, get in the Jeep.
and And you can tell when someone's actually in danger and when they're nowhere near in danger, right? Like, if it's like a hot girl, she's not in danger. If it's like a kid, they're not in danger.
Oh boy.
It's only if it's like, you know, some like construction suit wearing lackey dude. That guy's gonna get eaten.
Come here, keep your head down.
I mean,
Like, Chris Pratt is not gonna die in Jurassic World. It's not gonna happen unless if he does die, it's gonna be a slow, drawn out death because he got crushed.
well, I
you
mean,
know,
it's just like the main guy in Jurassic Park.
Chance if you let me help.
I never thought once he was gonna die, but
Well, but who was the main guy in Jurassic Park? That's a weird question, right?
well, that was the other thing. You didn't know who was truly the main character.
Yeah, that's right.
I sort of
You
should.
thought you thought they all kind of were connected in some way.
Like, you kind of get the sense that Sam Neill and Laura Dern and the family, the kind of pseudo family that they had, were not going to die, and that's kind of that's true. But then the rest of them were totally up for grabs.
Right now.
Like, what's his name, Ian Malcolm?
That stock is
Yeah.
Yeah, he's totally up for grabs. He could have died.
Oh yeah,
Samuel
I
L.
thought he was
Jackson.
gonna. I thought he was gonna bite the dust in the first T-Rex scene
Exactly,
with the
right?
lawyer.
Yeah, that's right. And you expect him to because he just played it like that. You expect the old guy's going to die at some point, and he doesn't.
Well,
But
that's
Samuel L.
part. That's
Jackson
part
does.
of that group. That good writing.
every
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Jurassic World. You didn't have any of that.
I got this.
Yeah, it's just a cheap action movie, right?
But yeah, that's what it felt like. Like I said, it's entertaining wise. It was number 2. Out of rewatchability and how much I liked it, I'd put it number 3.
it was either him or me.
I don't even know what the other movies were like, to be honest.
So 2 was Malcolm going back with his like adopted daughter or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
quite remember. That was fine. And then you had 3 where Neil returned to the island.
You know, I think they got to realize that velociraptors are scary on their own, and if you actually just do them properly, they're still scary. And you don't have to like redo them and make them like super velociraptors or like super T-Rexes. Because like the original T-Rex is still pretty bloody scary.
the trained raptor thing kind of like I'm like
Oh, that was just cringy. Yeah, it's
like
like
I wasn't really it was a total gimmick. That's what it was.
They pussified the raptors. The raptors are the scariest things in the world, and they pussified them.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty bitter about how Jurassic World came out.
Yeah. But that's the way I feel like with a lot of those big budget action movies. Like, I hated Pacific Rim. I just thought it was garbage.
Well, it was based off a Japanese novel.
Was it?
Yeah.
I was just like, let's watch giant cartoon robots.
It was basically
beat
an
giant
anime.
cartoon lizards.
It was basically an anime. That's what
Yeah.
Pacific Rim was.
I mean, it had that kind of plot to it, right?
Oh, well, that's where it came from.
Yeah.
All
Okay,
it was missing was the anime.
Yeah, exactly, right? Probably would have worked better as an anime rather than a pseudo Sons of Anarchy kind of thing.
Maybe. I mean, it was actiony and enjoyable. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be, right?
I'll say it was actiony.
Yeah. Whether you enjoy it is up to you.
Yeah.
No doubt about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not interested in watching CGI, and that's basically what it comes down to.
You're not anti CGI kind of guy.
Well, it's just nowhere near as exciting.
Movie.
Yeah, it's just nowhere near as exciting as like the people treat it, right? You know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we can go back to me watching Initial D right now, the anime with terrible animation where all the budget clearly went to the CG cars.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, the car scenes are real cool, but
How did they know I was here? Holy crap! Who saw me?
maybe they all had
Oh,
walkie-talkies and guy didn't check in right away.
What?
Wow, he is just kicking your ass. You're Dunskies.
Oh, I thought I grabbed him. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm dead.
Wow,
There's
you
no
just
way.
got your neck snapped.
There are limited supplies. Make each bullet count. Thank you, game. Stop being patronizing.
I'll tell you something, just completely changing the subject. 360 or 180, 270, however you want to put it. I'm almost done with Initial D Season 1. So by the time this video comes out, I'm long done with it.
Which season?
Season 1,
Oh, sorry, which show?
Initial D.
Okay, I don't know it.
It's the race car one.
Okay.
or street racing, to be more exact. So now they're emphasizing on the characters, and I said I couldn't give two shits about the characters' personal lives. Really,
Right. Yeah.
it's all about the racing.
Yep.
It's clearly what it's supposed to be about, and they just had a minor character. They just had basically an entire episode, 2 episodes, based on a minor character and his love interest that he totally blows it on. And the dude's like 20, 22 years old, something like that.
Right.
And the girl, we talked about dating in the Metroid Prime episodes that we're doing.
Yep.
The girl tells him, have sex with me.
Well, that's pretty.
To
ambiguous.
his face. Have sex with me.
Nice.
And he goes, I'm not good enough for you. I'm gonna totally stand her up at her date spot.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
I was like, what? How old are you? 12?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Like, that's what happens. That's an actual thing that happens in the anime.
He just feels like he can't.
And the dude's
live
in
up
his
to it.
20s. There's
Yeah.
one thing to have an inferiority complex. There's one thing to be that stupid.
Yep.
I'm sorry. That is unacceptable.
He should have had sex with that woman.
He should have not have stood her up.
Yeah.
And I could explain how it all led up to it and why he thought that way. Means nothing.
Yep.
Based on the fact that the girl just goes, have sex with me.
Yeah.
Go out with me. I want to have sex with you. All ruined.
That's pretty much a green ticket right there.
I was so pissed off when that stretch of episode happened. It broke me, you could say,
Right.
for the whole series to come. I'm gonna finish it, but I'm not seeing a season 2 in my future.
There's a lot of like TV shows and movies where something stupid will happen. I'll just be like, I'm done, and then I just turn it off right there, and I never pick it up again.
Oh yeah, when those moments happen, I experienced it recently in Initial D, Utena.
Okay.
Just speaking anime wise, we can go into movies. I mean, they all have it.
Mm.
TV shows, they have it.
It's tough to find a well-made TV show.
Oh
like
man,
a
or something
well-written
that captures you and your interest. Everyone's different, and there's a lot of Initial D fans. Just staying on that kind of subject.
one. Yeah.
There's a lot of them. A lot of people love it. It's one of their favorite ever. Okay, fine. But there have been way too many moments in it that have broken me, and that was the final straw.
Right. Yep. Yeah. Well, you know what? You
Yeah.
probably gave it a lot more time than I would have.
I'm trying to give a lot of these shows a good try,
Yeah.
and something about racing that shouldn't have much to do with the characters at all.
Yeah.
Don't need to focus on that. There's something to be said about touching on it, but when that's an entire focus over an episode, is unacceptable.
Mm-hmm.
It's much like a shonen anime that's not about shonen.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You're taking away from the shonen. I'm like, well, why are you doing that?
Or like watching
A romance, anything that's not about the romance all of a sudden.
or making a badass motorcycle TV show about guys who just spend their time crying and calling it Sons of Anarchy.
I love it.
Did you ever watch that show?
I've seen a few episodes and I'm not feeling this at all.
It is
It was almost
painful.
instantaneously. I didn't like it.
The first 2 seasons I was so into it, and because I had Henry Rollins in the second season playing neo-Nazi, and then everything after that was just garbage. It's just they just get together and cry. And every death in this, anytime somebody dies in the show, it's this big giant ordeal. Like, you feel like they just pump up their characters way too much.
You wish they would just Sopranos it up and just be like, yeah. He went on a trip.
Yeah, exactly. Give it a classy one-liner, and away they go.
I gave him some cement shoes. I found out he was gay. Damn you, Paulie.
Yeah. Oh man, that guy was. Yeah.
Remember that?
That was a really good story arc. The guy who was gay.
Yeah. Paulie's a fanoik. Oh, he's getting some cement slippers this weekend.
Yeah. That's right. Polly, the guy who disappears up into New Hampshire or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, and no, okay, I'm thinking no, that's a different guy altogether.
Yeah,
What you're thinking of is a different guy altogether.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Soprano and his daughter go up to look for college, go like a college visit in New Hampshire.
Oh, I wasn't thinking about that one. No.
Well, that was Connecticut.
Yeah, that one guy goes up to like. There's this one guy who disappears. It's like season 4 or something like that.
Yeah. So that's something else entirely.
Yeah. Where's Ellie?
Look at all the spores around you. Is Joel wearing his mask?
No.
Now he's just breathing it in.
I'm just a man, we deal with these spores.
All right, so here's my question with The Last of Us here. All right, so the spores lead to infection, right?
Okay.
Spores are very similar to pollen. They travel
Sure.
with the wind and whatnot.
Yeah.
So, wouldn't wind patterns just infect an entire community? Just
yeah.
alone?
Yes, they would.
Because all this around us right now, you could call it dust. For all we know, they could be spores.
Yep. It probably are spores, right?
Well, then why isn't he wearing the mask? Why hasn't he infected yet?
Maybe the spores just have a very short lifespan away from the host.
Oh, that's a good theory. I could buy that. I could be into that.
Yeah. I can come up with whatever bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm good at the plausible bullshit.
So for the sake of it, I looked up the DLC Left Behind.
Yeah.
Not into it.
Do you think I'm going to survive this? Okay,
Sure hope you do.
Yeah, there we go.
Get
Oh, this guy's not surviving it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He did not do his job to the best of his ability. Yeah, I don't think you really play Last of Us for the DLC.
Well, the DLC is supposed to be kind of a story behind Ellie, and I've never really. I'll switch to the pipe. It's much better than the bat.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's like Walking Dead Season 2 for the game. It's just Walking Dead Season 1 was so brilliant. Season 2, can't do it.
Oh really?
Well, for the game? Yeah, because...
You're talking about the Telltale games?
Yeah, that's right, the Telltale games.
Okay.
Season 1 was so good.
I've seen a gruesome death in the Walking Dead series.
Yeah.
Yeah, where one of the characters gets like axed out of nowhere.
Could happen.
I say axed as in die.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, that one's... I was just like, oh. I'm sure if I was invested in the story, this would have mattered.
I'll put it this way. That game was so good that they spawned like 4 or 5 not-so-great games just off of the back that one. Like the Game of Thrones one, and I think that, yeah.
I'm kind of interested in playing that Game of Thrones one.
Yeah, I started it, and I was like, this is just another Telltale game that they just phoned in. It just felt like not terribly exciting. I mean, I'm
That's
sure...
not good.
Yeah.
So before you take this guy out, how about we do that next time?
No, but he's
right there. He's right there.
Yeah.
You don't want him to leave it on the cliffhanger? Okay, go get him. Choke him out. He likes that kind of stuff. Oh, all right.
Oh, we could just do that.
You weren't feeling it.
No need to be stealthy, I guess.
All right.
Joel made that decision for us. Okay.
Well, how about we continue next time?
Sure.
Yay! Bye, everybody.